So today I got a little project going on here. I'm going to be building my own 3-inch cold air intake for my 14 Cherokee Trailhawk. These are the items I have for the job. I have a straight coupler, a 90-degree elbow, and a 3.5 to 3-inch coupler for the intake itself, and a piece of 3-inch PVC pipe, 4 foot long, painted black. The coupler here is 3.5 to 3.5 inches. It will adapt to the PVC pipe and to the stock air box inlet. I'm not going to be running an open element filter because I don't want to have to clean that filter all the damn time. I have a K&N drop-in filter in my stock air box right now, so that will probably give me plenty of horsepower, and eventually I plan on modifying the intake on the stock air box. This is a 3.5 to 3.5 inch 90-degree elbow, and like I said, the 3.5 to 3-inch intake coupler. I have 5 clamps. One that is a 76 millimeter clamp, smaller one for the 3-inch end of the intake coupler, and the rest are 89 millimeter to fit around the boots and the PVC pipe and the stock air box. So this is basically what you need. I would recommend getting about a 4-foot piece of 3-inch PVC just in case you screw up. I'm going to be using a powered miter saw so I can get the angles right on the PVC pipe, so I don't have to do a lot of other modifying. Alright, so this is my 14 Trailhawk, lifted with 32s on it. Got a 2-inch lift. What we're going to be doing today is, over on this side here, we're going to remove the stock air intake and resonator back here and incorporate a 3-inch basically straight tube intake to hopefully help with the gas mileage and give some more horsepower. I'll be using the stock air box. I do not want an open element filter. Had them before, don't like them. Get dirty way too easy. I drive on some gravel and do a lot of highway driving and just don't want it. So I have a K&N drop-in filter in here, which has already made a pretty good noticeable change in my fuel economy and my horsepower. But with this intake setup I'm going to show you today, should be even better. So we'll get started here in a second. Alright, so I got everything taken apart. I got the air duct off. I have the resonator off, which is kind of a pain in the butt. With the rubber boot situation I got that hooks up to the intake, the 3-inch to 3.5-inch coupler, I found that I'm going to have to cut this. You need the sensor that goes in here. You have to have it, so right at the moment I don't have anything to accommodate putting that in. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to hack this off here, this resonator. If I need another one, I can go to the damn junkyard and get one. So that was kind of a pain in the butt to get that off, but I got it off, and I'm not saying it's all in one piece, so it's pretty much crap anyway. I found mice living underneath my resonator. I drive this vehicle daily. Someone's been building a goddamn nest under here. Alright, so gonna leave the stock air box right where it's at. Ain't gonna touch that. There's your intake. There's the mouse nest. There's the old resonator. This rubber boot that fits on the intake. So I'm gonna try to figure out a way to cut this off here and leave enough room to get everything on it I need, which shouldn't be a problem, I don't think. Might actually even give me the right angle I need. So I'll work on that, and we'll leave it there for now. See where we go. Alright, so this resonator I took off, like I said, I'm going to need to keep this. I don't have anything to fit in there, I don't think. I'm going to do a little more looking before I actually cut this, but I think I'm going to end up cutting this off where you see the yellow line. It's kind of a screwy thing. It's like they make it so you can't cut it off. It's got these angles in it right here, and if you feel on the inside, it's kind of hard to get a nice straight cut, as you can see on this side and on this side. So I'm going to try to figure out what I can do with this before I actually cut it. I got, the PVC. I don't know if I can actually fit it. The rubber boot that was on here, I don't know if I can actually fit it on the PVC or not, but I'm going to look into that real quick and probably end up having to cut this, because mounting this in a piece of PVC is probably not going to be simple either. So I'm going to see what I can do with that. Alright, so I got the end of the resonator cut off. Not real happy with the way it cut, but I think I can make it work. It's kind of hacked up, but I'll figure something else out later to fix it if it doesn't work out right. This rubber boot is going to go on the end of that onto the end of that coupler, or whatever the hell you want to call it, and we're going to lube it up with some petroleum jelly. Nothing like a little lube. Okay, so that ain't really the way I had it planned out, but this is what I got. This is going to hook up to the intake here, sensor here, and PVC here. Alright, I got the intake coupler and rubber coupler fitted and on. Sensor's plugged in. And I also have the coupler on the air box ready to go. So all I need to do now is figure out the distance, I guess I should say, from here to an elbow and then back to here. So we'll be going from here over and back to the coupler. Alright, what we come out at is 4 inches for the short piece coming from the intake to the elbow. 4 inches. Alright, so I got it all together. So you can see it. Looks pretty clean. Very solid, don't move at all. K&N filter in here. 3-inch tube straight back to the intake. Eliminated the resonator. Next plan is I'm going to go inside the ear box and figure out a way to open up the intake hole underneath. That's not today. I've been up all night working. I'm going to go to bed. I almost forgot. Had a little bit of swag to it. But not a K&N intake, but it's a K&N filter. Same kind of concept, only a hell of a lot cheaper. Cost me about 30 bucks to do this. I think we need to see how it sounds.